is Svenja. Today's video is about jazz chords. So in this video I'm going to show you simplified versions of the most important jazz chords. Especially when you're struggling with your barré chords but want to get into jazz and the sound of jazz chords, smaller tetrad shapes will help you getting started. These definitely sound fine for comping. These chords are called tetrads since they are containing the sevenths of the root note in addition to the basic triad in major or minor. In this video I am going to talk about the major 7, dominant 7 or sevenths, and minor 7 chords. These are the chords of the most important chord progression in jazz, the 2-5-1. In the key of C, this progression would contain the chords D minor 7, G7 and C major 7. Just as a little side note here. But now let's have a look at the smaller tetrad shapes from the lower E and A string. I assume that you know how triads in major or minor are built. If not, you can watch my video linked in the description box below. So now we start with the smaller shape of A major beginning on the D string in the 7th fret on the root with your ring finger. Then the major 3rd of A, C sharp, on the G string in the 6th fret. And the 5th of A, E on the B string in the 5th fret with your index finger. So now, when you want to build an A major chord from the lower E string, you play the lower E string with your index in the 5th fret, but now you've got 2 A's and the major 3rd. Of course, you also need the major 7th, which is a semitone below the root A, and therefore you play it on the D string in the 6th fret with your middle finger. Of course, you also need the major 3rd, which you play on the G string in the 6th fret, and now you've got your A major shape. You can also play the D string with your ring finger and the G string with your pinky, depending which is easier for you. You can move this chord shape around the fretboard, depending from which root you want to build the major 7th chord. You don't have to worry about the fifths of the chord since it stays the same in major or minor, and you only need the 3rd and the 7th to distinguish between the different chord types. So when you want to build an A7 chord, you move your middle finger a fret lower into the 5th fret. The major 3rd stays the same on the G string in the 6th fret, and now you've got your A7 chord. The 7th chord is on the 5th step of each scale and creates a lot of tension, and can nicely be dissolved with the root or tonic. The reason for the sound is the interval between the minor 7 and the major 3rd, which is a tritone. The interval between the 4th and the 5th interval. So when you want to play an A minor 7 chord, the 7 stays the same, but of course you have to change the 3rd since you need a minor 3rd for the minor chord. Therefore you move your ring finger 1 fret lower into the 5th fret and get the tone C, which is the minor 3rd of the root A. So now let's build smaller tetrad shapes from the A string and take the D chord as an example. We start on the root D, on the A string in the 5th fret with our middle finger, and play the major 3rd of D, F sharp, on the D string in the 4th fret. This way we've got the basic shape we need for our smaller tetrad shapes. When you want to play the D major 7 chord, you play the G string in the 6th fret with your ring finger. For the D7 chord, you move your ring finger 1 fret lower into the 5th fret. And in addition to that, you can play the B string with your pinky in the 5th fret and get a D9 chord. For the D minor 7 chord, you lift your pinky and move your index finger into the 3rd fret of the D string. this case, it's easier when you play the A string with your ring finger and the G string with your pinky. I hope this video helped you getting started with jazz and tetrads. Of course, it's always helpful when you are able to play tetrads, since they also appear in rock and pop music. If you like this video, I'd much appreciate it if you leave me a like, and for me as a YouTuber, it would be a really big help if you subscribe to my channel. If you want to also get notified about future videos on this channel, you can click the little bell icon. Now I'd like to thank you for watching, and until next time, keep grooving. I hope this video helped you getting started with jazz and tetrads. Of course, it's always helpful when you're able to play tetrads. Play tetrads. Play more tetrads.